welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the 3.4.5 update patch notes that we got early this morning. Now, I wasn't even going to bother making a video on this just because there's not that much to talk about, but I know a lot of you guys want to hear my thoughts on Apocalypse and these new uniforms. Now, before I jump into that, I just want to say this really quickly. This right here is not worthy of being called an update. It's not even worthy of being called a mid-month patch. Because if Netmarble wanted to go ahead and bring back the idea of doing mid-month patches, they definitely should have at least threw in a couple character rebalancing. Because there's definitely still a ton of characters in the game that need to be addressed. Characters like Ultron, War Machine, Hawkeye, and others have been in the base game of Marvel Future Fight so over 2 years now, and they are still unusable even when they have several uniforms. So the fact that they're going to bring back the idea of mid-month patches and ignore characters in the game like that is just really upsetting to me, but whatever. Most of you guys just want to hear about Apocalypse and these new uniforms. Now, in regards to Apocalypse and his World Boss stage, I can see the difficulty being, I would say, Infinity Thanos level, maybe a little bit harder, but I don't see it being like World Boss Ultimate level difficulty. I don't see that. It will be interesting to see if it actually drops Macron Crystals and Phoenix Feathers, because otherwise I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. And on top of that, if this becomes another way for us to get Macron Crystals and Phoenix Feathers and the cap is still 2,000, that's a little bit annoying to me. Okay, that is something right there that is gonna annoy me a little bit more. As for Apocalypse's base kit, it does not look like it's gonna be Jean Grey level. However, looking at Cable, I didn't think he was gonna be able to break 1,000,000, but his freaking 5 skill allows him to do that. So everything I say about Apocalypse right now is just based on these notes. And to be honest, I see him being like a little bit stronger than what Thanos currently is in his uniform. That is what I feel about Apocalypse. He has a good leadership. He has a solid tier 1 and tier 2 passive. He has the ability to remove buffs. He has the ability to buff himself. He also has the ability to summon a clone, heal himself, and be immune to damage. So overall in his kit, it's very, very solid, and he will no doubt be taking the spot from Carnage as the best combat supervillain in the game. We've waited a long time to have a free-to-play option, and he is going to be that option. So I can definitely see him scoring north of 500k, maybe close to 1,000,000. We'll just have to wait and see. He does deal energy damage, which is surprising. Was not really expecting all of his skills to be energy attack, but they are. So now we no longer only have Iron Fist as an energy attacking character, we also have Apocalypse. Should be interesting to see how that affects his overall damage. I am very excited. However, the fact that he costs the same materials as Jean Grey means that now you guys have to decide. Are you going to be building Cable first, or are you going to be saving all of that and building Apocalypse first? Let me know what you guys will be doing, because personally, even though I have a lot of blast characters in Doctor Strange, Sharon Rogers, and Jean Grey, I might still be building Cable first, because I like Cable, and overall he looks like he's going to be able to do more work for me than Apocalypse, even though Apocalypse will definitely be the go-to for combat supervillain day. Anyways, on to these new uniforms, man. There's not much to say about them. I'm gonna say the exact same thing that I said about Beast and freaking Cyclops. These uniforms, the epitome of laziness. I am really freaking sad. If they come to this game and they only get one slight skill change similar to what Beast and Cyclops got, I'm gonna be absolutely livid, guys. Absolutely freaking livid. Because looking at the bonuses for these uniforms, they're both trash. They're both garbage, because of the fact that Wolverine is getting something that he doesn't need. Wolverine's survivability is what he's known for in the comics, and Netmarble is very true to that in this game. He's hard as shit to kill, and giving him a decrease to all damage received does nothing for him. Okay, he does not need the uniform to be more of a tank than he already is. Slap invincibility on him and he's freaking awesome already. Even without it, he's awesome. So I don't see how this extra 15% is gonna do anything for Wolverine. So unless his skill changes allow him to pump out more damage at a faster rate, I'm probably not gonna be buying this. Secondly, Rogue's uniform, man. I'm absolutely disgusted with this. Not only do I not like how it looks, it actually makes it so that Rogue has more healing. It makes it so that this skill right here doesn't heal for 1%, it heals for 5%. Rogue at tier 2 has this 5 skill right here that lasts pretty much as long as the cooldown does. On top of that, Rogue has iframes on a lot of her skills, so this healing is not something that she really needs at any given point in time. The only thing that Rogue needs as a character is freaking damage. That is it. She's a speed type, so most speed types suffer from having really low damage, and although her damage is not really low, it's mid-tier. So what she needed was a damage bump. So if he doesn't get skill changes that make it so that she's able to do more damage, and all she gets is this pitiful 4% increase to her heal, I'm gonna be super freaking mad. I was really looking forward to at least purchasing one uniform from this batch, and it looks like I'm not gonna be buying any at all. I didn't buy Beast, I didn't buy Cyclops, and it looks like I'm not gonna be buying Rogue or Wolverines. Really sad about that. The only way I see myself buying Wolverine's uniform, if he doesn't get a bunch of skill changes. I know he's gonna get at least one because of the fact that he lost an arm, so they're definitely gonna put like a laser beam pole type skill on his new 5 skill. So unless that deals more damage than the 5 that we currently have, we'll just have to wait and see. But the only way that I see myself buying it, if he doesn't get like a massive damage bump from his skills, is if his uniform comes to the game and it gives him the same kind of boost that Thanos' uniform gave him. So this one right here, as you guys can see, Thanos' uniform gives him 20% increase to all attack and all defense when compared to other uniforms that only give them 10% at the base normal level. So if Wolverine's uniform comes to the game and it's a 20% increase, I might pick it up, but keep in mind that if it comes at a 20% boost, it's gonna cost double the amount of crystals. So that's 1,500 crystals that you're gonna be spending on Wolverine. And to be honest, Wolverine is a fan favorite, so you can bet your ass that this is not going to be the last uniform you see for Wolverine. So if this uniform does not fit your taste and you don't like it, you're not missing out on much. To be honest with you, if it's not really that good, I'm probably not going to buy it, and I'm probably going to wait until Wolverine gets another uniform, because trust me, just like Thanos, Netmarble will milk Wolverine. Wolverine has several different looks throughout the history of the X-Men and the Wolverine comics, so you can bet your ass you're gonna see at least 2 more in this game. But that's all I have to share for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.